Hello students, welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So dear students, welcome to another exciting episode, and in this session, I'd like us to look at an area in grammar, and that is attributive and predicative use of adjectives. Attributive and predicative use of adjectives. So talking about adjectives, yes, students, talking about adjectives. What are adjectives? What are uh, adjectives? So an adjective, dear student, is a describing word. It is called a describing word because it is used to modify or to give more information about the noun in question or about a noun in a sentence. So uh, in most cases, dear students, when adjectives act as modifiers of nouns, they tend to give additional information about, people, places, or things. Then another thing is that if they are used as modifiers of nouns, then they appear before the nouns in sentences. They appear before the nouns in sentences. So uh, such adjectives, such adjectives are what we call attributive adjectives. So attributive adjectives are, in a nutshell, dear students, are adjectives that are used to modify nouns in a sentence, and they appear before the noun in a sentence. So some examples of, how we can use attributive adjectives in a sentence are as follows. So in the first sentence reads, he made a good suggestion. He made a good suggestion. Then the next sentence is, it had been a pleasant evening. It had been a pleasant evening. Then the third sentence is, a generous person never lacks. A generous person never lacks. So if you keenly study the sentences, the three sentences that we have, then you'll realize that the ones in bold, that is good, pleasant, and generous. Those are all adjectives. Those are all adjectives. So they are called attributive adjectives because they are placed, they appear just before the noun. So the noun comes after them, or the nouns are now written after the adjective. So if we have sentences such as these, that is sentences with adjectives um, appearing before the noun, then just know that those adjectives are used attributively. So on the other hand, dear students, we have got that is a predicate adjective. So a predicate adjective contrasts with attributive adjective. So remember that once again, attributive adjective typically sits immediately before the noun it modifies. But that is now a different case. That is when we look at predicate or predicative adjectives. So I want you to study the two examples again that we have, the examples in sentences that are below. So the first example, the sentence is expensive. This, sorry, the first example, in the first example we have, the dress is expensive. The dress is expensive. Sorry for the slip of the tongue. In the second sentence we have, the expensive dress has been bought. The expensive dress has been bought. So if we look at the two sentences, dear students, you will realize that in the first sentence, the adjective which is expensive comes after the linking verb is. So it is therefore predicative. And in the second sentence, the adjective still, that is expensive, sits before the verb. So in that case, we say that it has been used attributively. In that case, we will say that it has been used attributively. So dear students, a predicate adjective is an adjective that follows a linking verb and the subject of the linking verb. So if you are asked to, tell the difference between attributive adjective and predicative adjective, you will say that attributive adjective are adjectives that sit immediately before the noun it modifies or before the noun it describes, while a predicate or predicative adjective is an adjective that follows a linking verb and the subject of the linking verb. So you can go ahead and give more examples. That is to help you understand the topic better. So I have a few sentences here that I also want us to look at. So look at the sentences and phrases below. The adjective in bold phrase has been used attributively, while the underlined have been used predicatively. So these are just more examples that can help us understand the use of attributive and predicative adjectives. So the first sentence, the sea is blue. The sea is blue. So the adjective there is blue. Then the next sentence, the blue sea will be visited. The blue sea will be visited. The third sentence, the boys are happy. The boys are happy. Then in the last sentence, the happy boys are coming. The happy boys are coming. So dear students, I want to believe that the four examples that we have helped you understand the use of predicative adjectives and attributive adjectives are better. Now the question is, if you are given a sentence, are you able to identify if an adjective is used predicatively or attributively? So that is a question that you answer yourself. So dear students, that brings us to the end of this session. Thank you for watching till the end, and remember to always keep it easy elimu. And again, an advice, if at all there are episodes that you missed, kindly check them out. Once again, I'm your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Until next time, bye.